Hey guys, what's up? So this is my last article I'm going to read you. This is a viral thread, so this story just came up after I did Drake and Josh like a minute ago. This kid hid test answers behind his nails and the internet is freaking out. First of all, how do you hide I'm looking right now. How can you fit test answers in your fingernails? I want to read this because it looks kind of cool. However good your school experience was and however good your grades were, and tests are not something to look forward to. Trying to remember all the information you have learned in the year or more, taking all that pressure and cramming it into a few hours, it's enough to stress anyone out. Frankly, I'm grateful to see the days of test, class quizzes, and exams behind me, but when I was still taking part in the process, there was always the temptation of cheating when things weren't going your way. I never did it. I did in the end. But I've had thoughts, as I imagine most have, of what methods would actually work. In the end, I tended to think most ideas that would work are too risky to be worth trying, but I suppose I wasn't quite imaginative enough. With all the kids, teens, and adults in the world trying their best to find a way to dupe exam, someone was bound to come up with a solution. It turns out that one person and their idea has taken the internet by storm. Twitter uses GL Gletz Date GLXZWDWYWS, who goes by the more pronounceable Andrew, has found a way out of a sticky situation, I think this is kind of cool, man. This article is like kind of cool. Watch what I'm about to tell you. This situation is one we are all familiar with, the dread of a test we're not prepared for. In Andrew's case, it was a physics test. He just didn't have the competence he could pass. Earlier this week, Andrew tweeted out, "All the space that I have under the nails I'm going to cover with small pieces of paper with written formulas." It turns out this wasn't just an idea or a joke, but a scheme he would end up going through with. All he needed was some plaster nail polish to distract for the formulas. I'm sorry, but these words are hard for me. Written on the other side of the fingernails, and he was good to go. Not that he even needed that touch, since I can't imagine any teacher would be so desperate to root out cheaters as to check under the nails. After he posted what he had done on Twitter, then the notice in the tweet went viral. It got so big that his notifications were overwhelmed, and he began to wonder if his physics teacher would stumble across what he did. How can you know that? But luckily enough, Andrew got his happy ending, even if the exam system didn't. He got away scot-free and even passed his test in the end. That didn't stop the responses coming in, however, as the internet was inspired by his ingenuously move. Imagine. Oh no. Holy crap. So people are going crazy on Twitter. Some decided to share the similar ideas of cheating that are so obvious you wouldn't even notice it. Whatever, whether or not you approve of Andrew's actions, you've got to admit that this is a pretty smart idea. If there was a grade for cheating, he would definitely get an A in my book. If you want to see altogether less savvy exam methods, check out this list of hilarious test answers that take questions way too literally. So, the kid, who was a guy, had these nails, and he slipped it. First of all, how can you slip test results in these nails? This is a cool this is a cool article. Thanks guys so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.